Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play on Couches and Cables, where today we are going to be starting to find those purple comets, and I believe I saw that the first one is available to us in the terrace. Should be for the Good Egg Galaxy, right? Yes. This is the first purple comet that we're doing. The first one will always appear in the Good Egg Galaxy. It's kind of like a introduction to them, and this one will be far easier than the rest of them in this game, to say the least. Also, in addition, once we complete this, we will have completely finished the Good Egg Galaxy. So this will be our first like major galaxy complete. So that'll be cool. But yeah, anyway, let's do it. So we've got a purple coin omelet here. We've just got to get all of these coinerinos. And so this one, like I said, is going to be pretty easy. It's just going to guide you in a line. But in the future, it's going to be a lot of them that either revolve around, like needing to actually explore and kind of just like search every nook and cranny, or it's going to be like, they're right there, but there's a strict timer, and so you gotta really rush through everything. So that's kind of how they're gonna end up being. But for now, you know, we'll just take this nice chill purple coin challenge right here. Just continue through all of the galaxies like this, trying to do it in an order that somewhat makes sense. There you go. Are there any more here? Guess not. Okay, so then that means it's time to do like the other paths, like this right here. This should, yeah, lead to some more. In fact, I'm sure the rest of these are in these like unique paths. Yeah, probably. All right, here we go. We got some more here after we launch. Get some lunch. Oh man. I need to stop shooting these star bits. Not that it really matters here that much, if I'm being honest. Okay. There we go. Alright, and this should be the last set right here. After we yeet ourselves over there. Now the question is going to be, where does the star spawn in? So that's the only thing here. Alright, here we go. Nice. So there's the star right there. Conveniently enough, right where we landed. So that's perfect. Alright, there we go. So there's our first purple coin star complete. Very nice. And then now that we've completed this first one, they should start, like, pretty rapidly appearing. Alright. Galaxy complete? Yes, indeed. Alright, let's save our game here. Because we can. Alright, and yeah, you can talk for the map. What the fuck? There's nothing? Alright, that's fine. We're just gonna have to search for a hidden star, I suppose. So, now where have we not gone where there's a hidden star? That is a good question. Actually, I've never, I know what I can do. There's that one star in the kitchen, in that one buoy base galaxy. We never got the green star. Or I guess the hidden star, which happens to be a green star. And I think that's the last green star that we need. So let's get that done. I don't know, why not? We're not going to do the trial galaxies quite yet here, but yeah, as you can see, it's a little green question mark. So once again, this is the only, like, quote-unquote one-star galaxy that has a hidden star in it. So let's do it. Floating fortress. So I think what we have to do is get one of those torpedo teds to blow up that pipe instead. Because before what we did was... Oh my gosh, why am I clinging the wall here? This is not ideal. Come on, game. There we go. Because before we blew up this little thing, which lowered the water level, and that's how you normally progress, but pretty sure... when we reveal this pipe, this is where the secret is, so I can't rotate the camera, but whatever. There go. Alright. Let's do it. We're gonna vortex our way in. Yep, that's it. You can see it's green up there. So, get this star out of the way. Now there's actual bullet bills up here. Alright. Hello, guys. A lot of them. Okay. Alright, well, you know what we gotta do? It's that right there. Nice. So that's a pretty not so bad one to get, just as long as you know what you're doing right there. I don't think the pipe is super obscure in that one, so honestly, not a bad one there. Alright, so when we spawn, when we come back over here, not in an observatory, that's usually pretty significant, so we're about to see what happens here. Alright, high score updated. Got some more star bits. Alright. You've managed to recover all of the green power stars and restore the green launch star. Yes, we have. So there we go, that's 3 more new galaxies right there. Alright, even I don't know what's waiting for you out beyond the green launch star. Yeah, so that's gonna be kind of our finale episode, is probably taking on those trial galaxies. So we're not gonna do that quite yet. In fact, it's gonna be quite a while before we do that, but we'll do it. Actually, before I yeet myself away, I want to... There we go. Now we're getting purple stars. One in every dome. Okay, so which one do we want to take on? Let's head to the fountain. Let's just kind of try to go in order. Yeah, because we've done a lot of the prankster comets outside of purple comets. I saved a lot of purple comets for the end. Maybe should not have done that, but whatever. I kind of had an order in mind of how I want to structure these episodes, and I don't know. Maybe I'm regretting my decision. It's okay. Alright, Battle Rock Galaxy, let's do it. Here we go. Alright. The purple comet is in orbit. Let's see here. We've got purple coins on the Battle Rock. Alright, if I remember correctly, this is, yeah, this is a redo of this right here. Okay. We got that. So this is going to be another example of one that's... I don't know if... Is this one going to be timed? No, this one's not going to be timed, but it's going to be a situation where, like, obviously if you miss a coin, you can't go back to get it. So you gotta, you know, keep in mind where these coins are and get them before they go. Or before you go. Alright. Hopefully we can do this just fine here. I don't remember having many issues with these. I can vividly remember the stars that I had troubles with as a kid. And there definitely are some purple coin ones that I struggled with. The one that I remember, like, a lot is the Dreadnought one. I remember the Ghostly Galaxy star as well trips me up. So there's gonna be some purple coins. And then there's the ones that just take fucking forever. Like, you'll see, I think the Honey Hive Galaxy, it's like they're all spread out across, like, the entire galaxy. And keep in mind, if you die, like, just... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, piss. That might not be good. Okay. We're fucked. We're fucked. Alright. So, it's a situation where we'll just do this and yeet ourselves back in there. Alright, and since you've already seen this, I'll just cut back to close to where I was. Alright, this is about where we were, so I think I just yeeted over. Yeah, that one a little bit too high. Mario's backwards high jump is just a little bit too, like, too high up for that one coin. So, oh well. But we're good now. Yeah, this one looks more like a high jump. There we go. It was very smooth. And this should be it right there. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, much better. Yeah, that one wasn't so bad. I just overcompensated a little bit for that jump. Alright. There we go. We're all good now. So there's the second purple coin. Purple coin star out of the way. Alright. So now we'll see what's up here. We'll see if it's just, once again, there's no, like, nothing for us to do. Which there might be. Alright, let's save. Perfect. Let's see. Anything? No, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit annoying right here. So yeah, that's... Alright, yeah, I'll come back and figure out what to do next. Alright, we've got a secret star over here in Freeze Flame, so let's do this. Why not? This is actually a pretty cool one, if I remember correctly. No pun intended, of course. Alright. Here we go. So the frozen peak of Burr, but instead of this, it's gonna be... We're actually gonna be going even higher up here to the tippy top. A different peak, I guess. Alright. So, once again, we gotta chase this penguin. You guys remember? Calls me an old man. How dare you? Alright, whatever. Okay. Hey, you got a really decent head start, my guy, so I don't know what you're talking about. That's what I thought. You got him. Yes. I have a small chance. Dude, I literally already saved the universe. This is an alternate timeline right here where I've waited, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the lore is, but like technically like with the universe completely changing at the end of the game, it's like this has to be like an alternate universe or something. I don't know. Anyway, so instead of doing what we did before, we actually have to let's head up there. We gotta head up there with this ice flower, but we're gonna go a slightly different path. I think I mentioned this on camera. Let's do it. Jumpy. There we go. Perfect. All right, out of here. Now we gotta be a bit fast here because we gotta head up here. There we go. Awesome. All right, and now we're on track to get this hidden star over here. Okay. Let's yeet those. There we go. Perfect. So basically we need this fire flower here. We're gonna head in over this way. Hey. Oh yeah, there's those frozen fucking bats. I hate that. I hate those enemies. Yep, that's why. Goodness gracious. There's not really any way... Well, the only way to kill them is with the fire flower, so... It's not easy. Okay. Let's try it again. There we go. Oh, that was close. Come on. There we go. Whatever. Good enough. Okay. Yeah, I've got to destroy these snowmen, so you kind of have to keep the fire flower. If you lose it, it's a problem. Okay, Boulder. It's a bad time to come out. Alright, awesome. And then I'm thinking... There's another fire flower up there, I hope. There's a bat. Yeah, see that? Multiple bats. No thank you. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Jesus fucking Christ. These guys are so annoying. I may not be able to reach this anymore. We'll see. Oh, that boulder killed the bat. I guess that's one way to kill them. There we go. Barely made it. Okay. So, yep. We're going all the way up this thing. We're almost there, though. Assuming we don't fall. Okay. Yep, I can hear the jingling up here. Come on. Whew, close. And there it is. So this is the true very top of the Baron Burr Peak, I guess. Or maybe it's just a different peak. It'll tell us, actually, what the star is called. Let's see. There we go. Conquering the summit. I guess we don't know what the summit is called. Whatever. Alright. We'll save. Awesome. Now, where next? They're really just throwing all these purple comets our way. I guess we'll do the Gusty Garden one because we're here. It's interesting. Like, we still have a decent amount of other comets to do. I've never experienced this where the game is just giving us purple comets, but maybe it's just like, hey man, you're so far behind. You should have done these a while ago. And honestly, I probably should have, but whatever. Okay, this one's kind of ass, if I remember correctly. So this is the first one that we're going to experience where there's actually going to be more than 100 coins. So this one, I think it's a pretty strict time limit. Yeah, like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But we don't have to, like, we don't have to stay here. So the best thing to do is probably just kind of avoid, well, not avoid them per se, but like, you know, focus on some other things here. Okay. No, the timer's actually ticking down in regular seconds. Was it always that way? Did they change that in this remaster, or did it used to be like the Mario seconds, the schmeckins, where it's like 100 schmeckins is a minute? If that makes sense. If you know, you know. I know for a fact, like in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, it's like 100 quote-unquote schmeckins is a minute. So like they tick down faster than a second. I'm probably making no sense to no sense to anyone that doesn't understand. Okay. There we go. So far, so decent, I would say, honestly. Not it's doing so bad here. I really hate that I can't move the camera, because that would be more goodlier here for this challenge, but whatever. Okay, we'll just keep it at that. Hopefully we're fine now. Man, there's not a lot in here. Anything in here? Nope, I'm wasting my time. Okay, at least there's a lot here. Oh, Pikmin Pro. Okay. Only got a minute left here, so yeah, this is a pretty rough one here. It's gonna be close, honestly, if we are gonna be able to do this. Yep, it's gonna be close. Okay. There we go, just do 10 more. Eat. Okay. Alright, come on. There's more here. Oh, there's actually even more here. Yeah, this is far better. Let's just get these ones. Okay. Yeah, no, it had to have been seconds, because that was close, and I felt like I was rushing through that. Oh yeah, the timer still ticks down, by the way. That's a thing. Okay, anyway, we're good. Yeah, I definitely remember that one causing me issues as a kid, too. But glad to have that out of the way. Don't gotta think about that one no more. Okay. We're at 90 stars now. Getting close to that 120. Alright. Let's save. Now, where are we here in terms of our stuff? We gotta be... Oh my gosh. I don't know why it's doing this. Alright, I'll come back. Alright, I ended up just doing the whole move it thing to get some more prankster comets here. And we're gonna try to finish off the terrace today with the Honey Hive Galaxy. So, I was checking around to some of the comets that were available, and a lot of them were either really short or ones I wanted to save for later. So, I wanted to try to show off today one of an example where it's like a whole fucking slew of purple coins just everywhere. And you gotta explore like the whole planet to get them. So this is an example of one of them in the Honey Hive Galaxy right here. So we're gonna start off doing this. And before I forget, I want to get this coin right here. That coin has stumped me so many times. Right there. So just at the very beginning, off to the left, there's a coin there. Just a heads up for anyone planning on playing this game. Or maybe coming to this video if they're stuck. I don't know. I don't know if people even do that with Let's Plays. But yeah, that's a thing. So we're gonna go in here. So yeah, this one's just gonna take a bit longer, which is why I wanted to do this one today too. I was like, okay, I have about 10 minutes left to record, and this star's probably gonna take 10 minutes to do because they're everywhere. Okay, perfect. Ooh, I saw the whole... Yeah, there's an M over there. Star bits. And we've got those hungry Lumas still that we need to feed, so... We're going to do those shortly, probably in a couple episodes. We'll start working on the Hungry Luma Galaxies. It's just going to take a minute. Okay. There we go. 4 star bits. Lovely. Why do I feel like there's one on top of this? No, there's just a regular coin. Okay, but there are some all the way up there, so we're going to have to figure out how to get there. Okay. We might have to do with this pipe. Let's see here. Yep, I saw this one right there. Hidden and out of the way. Let's see if there's any more on this path before I start kind of heading up around. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so yeah, let's head through that pipe. You just want to try to be really thorough. Because if you do forget something, it's a lot harder to backtrack and figure out where could I have possibly missed this coin than if you're just kind of thorough the first time around. Alright. Ooh, there is a way... How do you get up there? There's definitely a way to do that. Hold on. I'm kind of curious now. Is this going to take us back there? Oh, this took us here. Yeah, there's got to be a way to... Okay, I think I know of a better order of how I want to do this, but I do want to head over there. Do I have to do that whole trick of going up again? Might have to. Like what I had to do with Luigi. Yeah, because I do forego how to do this. So let's try that again. Wasn't it like long jumping? Yeah, it was something with that. Hold on. This is probably... Oh, come on. Maybe not from the water. Or maybe it was shaking. Now I'm just having you guys watch nothing, basically. Oh, come on. We're so close. Ugh. What the fuck? Okay, there's got to be something different. I'm going to actually try to progress the way that I was going to do initially through that pipe, because it just doesn't feel right. I know there's a way to get up there, and I cheesed it last time, but right now, I know I would have to look up a video to figure out the exact position to do that again. I don't want to do that. I want to try to do this the way it's meant to be done, and I hope it's over here. Like this... No, this is just a mushroom. God damn it. There's got to be another, like, I swear, I never did that exploit growing up. I never struggled getting over there. I don't know why this is an issue for me, like, now. It's actually really bothering me. Okay. Yeah, I know I can't get up there. So this is all I can do for now. Over here. There's got to be a different way to get over there. Like... I do not know why I am not remembering at all. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, is there something with, oh, that's it. Okay, perfect. There we go. It's a vine. Alright. Yeah, I know, it's a bit foolish of me. Okay, I have forgored. Okay, there we go. Now let's progress here. So now the rest of these are going to be over along this way. Okay. Yeah, just kind of all around here. So, like, you know, we never really explored this portion too much in the rest of the stars, but they really have you going everywhere this time around. Okay, we're going to have to climb this little thin edge path here. So this is when things get a little scary. Because once again, like I said, if you die, it's you gotta do everything all over again. So really want to avoid that. Okay, there's one here. There's actually one, potentially two. Yep, there's two right here. Okay. And then I saw a couple here. Or I guess three. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. I moved the camera one too many times and then kind of lost my position there. Alright, so we're going to want to get that guy there. Sorry, Wiggler. I did not mean to do that, but I needed to get over here. Alright. Here we go. And then a lot of them are going to be up here. Okay. No sign. Is this gonna, like, talk about wall jumping again? Yeah, I know how to do this. I know how to do that. I'm just trying to head up here. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, and I see some back there, too. Behind this wall. Okay. Is there gonna be any up? There's some over here. It's probably really unsafe. And then there's some leading to that other side, so I can't forget about that, too. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I said this would probably take 10 minutes, and I'm not I'm not lying. It's probably gonna be close to that. Okay. Especially if I die, then it's gonna be even longer than that. Okay. Yeah, there's this one all the way over here I want to get. All right, awesome. It's feeling like we're pretty on track here, because now we just have to get the ones that were on this side here. Now, what's the safe way to drop down? Over here. Okay. So we got the get ones across this path. And then I'm probably gonna have to go all the way back around to get back up there, unfortunately. Okay. Them star bits. And then there's some over here too. One here. And then up here. Alright. It's gonna be close in terms of if we're gonna be able to do this or not. Now, what are the chances I can maneuver my way back up there, like, just by, like, doing one of these? Looks like 0. Okay. Can I at least, you know, if the camera would let me... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it seems like I can yeet over here. Okay, good. At least now we can make it back up this wall without too much trouble. We gotta go over by those blocks. The rest of them are gonna be over there, I hope. Unless we missed something, which we might have. Okay, I'm hoping this is like an indicator of where to drop. Yeah, it kind of is. Okay, 1 and 2, and then there's gonna be, yep, 3 over there, and hopefully 5 down there. Otherwise, then it's gonna be searching time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Except I didn't get that. Hold on. Come on, please let me just be able to... There we go. I was like, I don't want to have to go all the way back up for that 1 coin. Alright, we're good. Phew! Alright. Now, let's not cry victory yet, because, you know, we still gotta make it back. If I die right now, it's still game over. So... just keep that in mind. Okay. There we go. All right, perfect. So yeah, that was about 8 minutes. So yeah, those stars can take a while. That's just kind of the nature of them, but that's okay. Tis what tis. All right. The Honey Hive's purple coins is complete. There we go. 1 coin from all of that. Alright. It's nice to have those ones out of the way, because now we don't have to think about that. And now the terrace should be, like, completely done, right? Let's make sure. Yep. All done. So that's awesome. Nope, didn't I got pulled, I got yanked before I was able to leave. There we go. Alright, so I'm assuming... Yeah, actually, that I wasn't paying attention when I checked the map. I'm assuming, yeah, there's nothing. I cannot believe, by the way, we still don't have that other engine room galaxy unlocked. I was thinking about doing that next time, but we don't have that unlocked. I'm assuming that might be actually from some of the Hungry Luma stars. So, yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of the Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.